Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather week ahead here on ArkLaTexHomepage.com as well as the ArkLaTexHomepage.com app. And as we look at the weather pattern, you can still see that persistent southwesterly flow keeping us cloudy and keeping the threat of rain in the forecast. We have seen a pretty good lull today after some rain fell across the region last night and very early this morning. You can see we are in between areas of rain right now as we have another impulse which is in West Texas right now, which will eventually head its way our way and bring us another round of rain late tonight through much of tomorrow. We'll talk about what to expect with that. Right now, first of all, as far as our severe weather risk, just a marginal risk tomorrow. Main concern probably going to be the potential for flooding. We do still have the flash flood watch in effect, but if we have any decent storms, could see a few isolated reports of some wind and hail issues. There's that flash flood watch, no change in that, basically for East Texas, Northwest Louisiana through tomorrow. As again we go into Sunday, everything shifts to the east and we're pretty much done as far as the severe weather threat as well as the rain threat here for the ArkLaTex. So let's take you through the next couple of days here with Futurecast, and you can see that during the nighttime hours tonight we will see basically quiet conditions this evening, and then late tonight round of showers and thunderstorms enters the area very late. We'll see our second round of thunderstorms roll across the region during the day tomorrow. Looks like, again, the strongest storms south and eastern part of the area, although you should expect to hear some thunder anywhere across the ArkLaTex. And notice by 5 p.m. tomorrow, most of the rain pretty much gone. And as we go through tomorrow night, we'll stay cloudy across the region. We start Mother's Day with lots of clouds, mostly cloudy sky for most of the day before Sunday. Might see a little bit of sunshine late in the day to close out Mother's Day. And then we'll see the clouds continue to decrease as we go through Sunday night into Monday. Rainfall potential, latest run of Futurecast showing that from now through Tuesday, we are looking at rainfall totals 1 to 3 inches, basically from I-20 southward, with the heaviest totals in that 2 to 3 inch range possible over parts of Natchitoches and some Beaton parishes. You can see as you work your way north of Interstate 20, rainfall totals dip down to less than a half an inch. So definitely the farther south you live, the rainfall potential will be higher further to the south across the southern sections of the area. Now, good news is, get through this weekend. You can see that impulse moving across the middle of the country. That's going to clean things out until one final impulse moves through sometime during the middle of next week. Tuesday night, Wednesday, might see a little round of rain, which really doesn't look too strong as far as the ArkLaTex, nor heavy, I should say, in terms of its intensity. Once it clears, we'll dry out once again to close next week and head into next weekend. Might see another round of showers and thunderstorms with a disturbance you can see here by Friday, which could bring us a shot for some rain by the end of next weekend and the beginning of the following week. So all that said, here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Actually, let's take a look at river forecast first of all. And the latest outlook for the Red and Shreveport issued this morning from the Weather Service shows a crest tomorrow at 31 feet. Still wouldn't be surprised if that gets nudged up a little bit more, but nonetheless, 30.7 is where we are right now. Looking at another half foot or so rise almost as far as the river, and then we'll see a slow decline as we go into and through next week. Downstream at Grand Ecore, still looking at a moderate crest Monday at 37 feet. That is 4 feet above the flood stage there of 33 feet. And you can see right now the river, as I record this, sitting at 34.5 feet there north of Natchitoches. Caddo Lake, that forecast has been revised. Now looking at a slow crest Sunday through Monday at 176. That's a foot higher than what was projected yesterday. Then the lake will begin a slow fall as we go into next week, but should remain at moderate flood levels well into and through most of next week. Also starting to watch Lake Bistineau now at flood, sitting at 143.2 feet, expecting a moderate crest there as well at 144 feet starting Tuesday. So that's the latest on the larger lakes and rivers across the ArkLaTex. Might add that a flood warning has been issued for Wallace Lake as well, expected to crest at 151.5. Crest a little bit higher depending on the rain that we receive, could send the lake up over 152 feet sometime this weekend. So again, that's the latest on the area lakes. Now let's talk about the good stuff as far as the extended forecast. Get through tomorrow. Most of next week looking dry with not much, really too much as far as rainfall. Bit of a warming trend too after low 70s tomorrow with the rain around, looking at highs back up into the mid 80s in Shreveport by Thursday and Friday. Lows eventually warm back up into the low to middle 60s. In Texarkana, you're looking at, again, that good shot for rain tomorrow. Dry for Mother's Day, slight chance of rain Wednesday. You too will see highs climb back up into the low to middle 80s by the middle part and actually last half of next week. Nighttime lows will also return to the low to middle 60s. So get through tomorrow. Looks like almost a solid week of mainly dry weather for the Arklatex, which will give area lakes and rivers a chance to begin to fall across the region.